Previously on the Block NZ, the teams felt the effects of exhaustion in their laundry and bathrooms.
I came home and I was like, oh, there's a dog. And it was a bag of cement.
Did you guys realise that R2-D2 is here?
Alex and Corbin took out honours once again. And a strategic move shook the competition to its core.
So the winners of Dinner Wars is Quinn and Ben.
It is a game, and I've realised it now.
Yeah.
Just gutted.
Tonight, as a new room is set,
You're going to deliver the room you've all been dreaming of.
new alliances form, and the fallout from Dinner Wars
I think Mary and James are probably all still a wee bit angry with us.
comes back to bite.
I'm pissed off.
That's strategic, that's what that is.
Yeah.
And no one is safe.
Oh my gosh.
Should we ring up a home and get him home? Take him to the home.
It all starts now.
This is More FM with Sign Gary. Oh, I love this weather.
It's the dawn of week 5 on the Block NZ, and that means the teams will have reached the halfway point come room reveal this Saturday. Looking at the houses, it's hard to think that in just 6 weeks' time they go under the auction hammer. There's a lot of renovating still to be done, but the good news is the teams can enjoy long, hot showers in their bathrooms and freshly washed clothes from their laundries. That is, if they can find the time to use them.
We've run out of clothes. We haven't had any time to go to the laundry for quite a long time, so Damo's actually wearing his dress pants, his new ones that he hasn't burnt.
Oh, I've bloody melted my pants.
I had to nip out last night and buy some clothes because I just run out.
Socks and undies, eh?
Yeah, in this top and these jeans.
Probably just as well. I'm not that sure Joe will have time to go clothes shopping this week.
Morning all.
Good morning.
How are you? Are we all still friends after Dinner Wars?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. I thought it might have been a bit soon, actually, to ask that question.
Mary and James were a bit angry about their score they were given for Dinner Wars, but, you know, that's well and truly over now, I hope.
So, I've got some more good news for you then to cheer you up. At the end of the week, you're going to deliver the room you've all been dreaming of. And to tell you the truth, the room you probably all need right now. It's bedroom week.
I'm so excited. I'm clapping my hands because I'm thinking, finally, a place where we can put our stuff and get out of the garage.
Before you get too excited, Marie, it's not the bedroom you've been hoping for. At the end of the week, the judges have specifically asked that you deliver a bedroom designed for a small child.
Kids' bedroom is not really what I was planning for.
The child in mind is a school-aged child, boy or girl, aged 10 years or less. So I reckon this is the ideal opportunity to add a little bit of colour. Think creatively. This needs to be a space for learning, for fun, and for adventure.
I am so happy that it's kids' bedroom because I'm just a big kid and I've really been looking forward to this room.
We did have a bit of a plan to have a room for a little explorer or an adventurer. Actually, it's probably a little Corbin.
Yeah.
It is a little Corbin.
Yeah, it is.
And I'll give you a little heads up. Make sure you plan some space in the room for a desk. Shannon will give you a bit more information on that tomorrow.
Our building skills aren't the best, so might be quite funny.
As always, for the couple who delivers the best bedroom, they'll find at the end of the week their online bank balances topped up to the value of $4,000 from our mates at Kiwi Bank. And for some of you, that could be a new feeling.
We certainly need some money at the moment. It's getting to the point 6 weeks into the competition. Our big ideas are starting to get a little bit smaller.
All right, it's time to head back to the block. And once again, I'll give you the opportunity to check out the opposition and mark the quality of their bathrooms and laundries. And again, once we've added up the scores, the team with the highest total will win another $1,000 towards their budget. Now, it was very interesting last week. You didn't agree with the judges and you gave the money to Quinn and Ben.
We would love to win the $1,000 from Kiwi Bank. Every dollar counts, especially when our budgets are this tight.
I'll be very interested to see what you do this week.
I don't think there'll be revenge. But, you know, we didn't actually think that would happen with Dinner Wars, so who knows? Maybe the tables have turned for good in this competition.
Where you go?
I'm just really thankful it's one room this week, because 2 rooms last week was pretty full on.
Did you notice when Mark asked us if we're all still friends that everyone said yes except for Marie and James?
Are you serious?
Are we all still friends after Dinner Wars?
Yeah.
They didn't say anything.
Did James say anything?
No. Everyone was like, yeah. Marie and James didn't say anything, and I looked over them and I was like...
No. Did you look over it to them?
Yeah, they were just like...
They're going to have to let it go, so can't take it personal. They're not talking to Quinn and Ben.
Actually?
Yeah. She's avoiding them at all costs.
Marie is not a happy camper.
Just going to have some more drama now. I think everyone's just a bit tight at the moment. No time for grudges on this show, eh? Just going to get over it.
I've given the teams 6 days to deliver an adventurous kids' room.
Can you just hold it?
Last week, under immense time pressure, all of the teams managed to produce 4 bathroom and laundries that were both luxurious and practical. However, each team still has a few areas to work on.
It was lacking finishing touches and it clearly looked like you ran out of time.
This week, they're determined to go one better.
Monday is crucial. You know, it's the day where you do all your planning, and it is the day where everyone chucks ideas on the table. Once you've passed that moment, you can't add in anything else.
Marie and James may not be completely over Dinner Wars, but they are focusing all of their energy into this week's room.
Cool. What do you reckon?
I think the spaceships are so cool.
It is cool. It's real funny.
I reckon.
It's cool to have like a special space, you know, for it's an under 10-year-old, you know, something like a tent, like sort of structure.
Yeah, so somewhere where they can go and like do their own little exploring and like, play around and stuff.
The idea for the kids' bedroom was to just change things up a little bit and make it a little bit bigger.
What will the layout be, Sue? Single bed?
Single bed with a roll out, and then in the corner would be the learning area, put the desk.
We could use one of these as the chair for the desk. Because it'll be the right height.
Slide straight in.
Yeah.
On the far wall, we've got a beautiful big sliding window with nice bright curtains. And then the big feature of our room is on the final wall with a huge overhead wardrobe with heaps of storage.
James and I come from a very, very big island family, so there's lots of kids that meet the age of this brief that I guess I could call on for a bit of advice. And part of my job is working with kids, so I have a fair idea of what kids are into and what they want in a room.
Alex has decided it's best to tackle Corbin's man flu before taking on the kids' room.
Corby, I can get you a balloon.
Really?
That might make you feel better.
Balloon, check. Lollies, check. Hot water bottle, check. Director's Yeti coat, check, mate.
Okay, we're gonna go and plan our kids' room.
I'm just a big kid at heart. Like, I just love all things that make noise and adventure and anything with an engine I love. So doing the kids' room's gonna be really fun because we'll just be able to fill it with stuff that I love, eh? In our kids' room, you'll walk in the door and directly on the right will be our wardrobe. On the left in the corner is the bed and a bespoke bedside table. And on the back wall, there's a mountain range and the desk.
We're going to make this room really special and have little cut-out Corbin letters above the bed. And on the front of the door, it's going to say, Corbin's room, keep out.
Yeah, definitely keep out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have toys and Lego all over the floor, everywhere, but in order.
Mr. Fusspot.
Things are certainly going well for Alex and Corbin. So far, the judges have loved their design style. Last week, Joe and Damo gave their all on their bathroom and were sure they'd done enough to win. But once again, the judges didn't agree.
Kids' bedroom.
But Joe's not throwing in the towel.
We need to do something a little bit quirky, a little bit risky, because coming second isn't working and we really need that 4,000. So really like to do like a bookshelf, basically like a big tree, and they can put their toys and books and ornaments and stuff on it.
Real practical one though, eh?
Yeah. We really want to do this tree. It's basically a tree built out of wood. So it's a tree brought back to life, eh?
Yep. Oh, it's going to be a real cellar tree built out of wood. Hey, I bet no one's thought of that before.
As you enter our kids' room, in the centre of the room there's a king single bed, and next to that is our lovely desk. On the wall we've got our amazing bookshelf tree.
What about lighting in the tree that shines up the nook, the reading nook?
That's a really cool idea because it will light up that whole little reading nook. We need to take a risk and do something different.
We've got to win this week. We're not settling for anything but first day.
Yeah, coming second isn't working.
No.
However, second is better than last, which is where Ben and Quinn are currently sitting. Struggling for ideas, they've decided to find inspiration at the local park.
So I'm quite excited about this kids' bedroom. Like, you know, we've got a kid coming soon-ish and it's the first bedroom. It's going to be so fun doing this kids' room because it's not going to be long before we have to do our own wee nurseries. Exciting. But we actually have no ideas at all of what we can do. We've got nothing. I think wallpaper though, because they loved that laundry and you're really good at it.
I do like wallpapering actually. It's rewarding.
Yes.
So I think this room is going to take a lot of planning at the start of the week. It's only one bedroom that we have to do, so we've got the time to do it really well.
Ben and Quinn better hurry up, because the first rule of the Block NZ is nothing is ever as easy as it seems. Monday mornings are always a hive of activity, and after completing 4 rooms, the teams have got the Monday postline process down packed.
I am an insulation specialist now.
But the ever-evolving exteriors are always an exciting surprise.
I love it. It looks so good. I love it. Expensive dark brick and then this nice shadow cladding. It just looks so good. You know, I can't believe this is the house. This is the winning house.
Marie might think she's on to a winner, but the teams are yet to inspect one of the other big-ticket items, the finished bathrooms and laundries from last week. The room they deem the best wins $1,000. But given how hard they pushed themselves, and with the tension of dinner wars still in the air, it will be very interesting to see if they see the rooms through the same eyes as the judges.
Quinn and Ben stepped up the design ladder with an impressive laundry. Although a mixed tile bathroom and a lack of overall wow factor saw them stay in last place.
Oh, this is pretty.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot better than ours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, wallpaper! I walked into their laundry and showed I just want to touch their wallpaper. You know, it's got that nice texture to it. It just feels like a real warm place.
I like the tiles.
Blue tiles.
Looks like the paint job's getting a bit better. Ooh.
While everyone's impressed with Quinn and Ben's laundry, their bathroom comes with some special features courtesy of poor time management.
What's that hitting on? Oh, it's not very good.
I think it's a bit too much. You've got subway tiles here, you've got grey tiles here.
I think that's what the judges said too many different types of tile.
That's definitely met the brief, having enough lighting to be able to put on the makeup.
What's this?
What is it?
It's a cupboard, but there weren't not any handles on it.
Oh, no handles on it yet, but there will be.
I think what let Ben and Quinn down was a few finishing details, you know. They've actually been quite technical there in terms of having a behind-the-tile cabinet, which is nowhere near finished. So I think that's probably what ultimately let them down was the finishing.
Marie and James scored big props with the judges for their polished Pacifica-style bathroom, but didn't manage to carry their impressive theme to the laundry.
Well, it's a small space that they had to work with, but everything's in its place, isn't it?
I like the light above the sink. It looks quite good.
About as basic as
They haven't really
ours.
done anything to theirs either, have they?
Nah.
I thought the laundry, it looks nice, but they actually haven't done anything. The installation by the sponsor's been put in, polished the concrete and left it at that.
Wow!
So they've carried the wood through from the living room. I don't know about it.
Yeah, I love the walk-in.
Yeah.
I definitely think that they've met the brief in their bathroom. There's beautiful tiling. I love their vanity, the bath. All of their bathroom wear is beautiful.
Yeah, and their bathroom looks amazing. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Joe and Damo's laundry also lacked the finishing touches.
So this was the boring laundry.
Looks similar to ours.
Yeah.
Storage. That's a great idea.
Understair storage, yeah.
This isn't the same colour as ours.
It's real similar to our colouring.
Will their bathroom oasis be enough to win them the team's choice this week?
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, it really is a resort, isn't it?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
First thing that hits you is the nice freestanding bath with the different sort of tile underneath.
It's awesome, but I just think personally there's just way too much going on in here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice space. It's a nice flow. Second, haven't seen Alex and Corbin's yet.
I think maybe the thing that let Joe and Damo down in our eyes would just be they ran out of time. Like there's no grout in some of the tiles, but what can you expect? They were up for 48 hours straight.
Yeah.
Finally, it's time for the teams to see what all the fuss was about at House 3.
Oh, yes, the yellow grout.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
Oh, wow.
It does go with their garage.
Who would ever think of doing that?
Do they open? Big space.
The judges seem to really like Alex and Corbin's styling. I mean, I think they've definitely come here with a vision and the judges are liking what they see.
Will the contestants like what they see in Alex and Corbin's bathroom?
It's,
I'm not a fan.
no.
First impressions.
The grout's not done in that
No.
shower, eh?
This is... Did the judges not realise that you need to finish a room to be... Yeah, I'm just feeling a bit bummed, really.
I think it's on par with Joe and Damo's.
I feel like Joe's being gypped. Joe and Damo didn't finish their laundry, but doesn't matter. Their bathroom was beautiful and I loved it in there.
Joe and Damo definitely deserve the win here, I think.
Yeah.
Quinn and Ben and Marie and James seem to be forgetting that 50% of the final score is based on the laundry. It's time to see if runners-up Joe and Damo think they did enough to pip Alex and Corbin at the post.
The lighting in here is really poor, isn't it? They haven't even done any grouting in the shower.
At all.
It's all empty.
See, like now our laundry, we went and finished the laundry with a paint job, but it was done. The whole shower hasn't even been grouted, yet they beat us by 1.5 marks.
I'm gutted. I'm gutted.
Oh well, honey, don't worry about it. Next week.
It seems a long string of second-place finishes is starting to take a toll on Joe.
Yeah, I'm just really gutted. Like, I just think we did such an awesome job, and I was just expecting.
From the comments that they had some.
I was
amazing
expecting
stuff.
so much, and I just walked in there, and I just don't think it's anything on what we've done. I mean, how do you win if what you feel you've done is better than what the winners have done, and the judges still don't think so? So.
Joe's not a person to run around crying and throwing out tears and that, but you expect to see something amazing, but it's just a pretty hard time. You're right, honey. I was very supportive of you, Jonah, because I knew you did an awesome job, all that design work.
Thanks, Rainy.
Just don't lose your confidence because you know you're awesome at what you do, so you just got to keep doing it.
The relentless Monday morning weather has sent all of the teams and their tradies into a state of hibernation.
I feel like today the wrap has really paid off, which is nice. We're inside.
With no one wanting to venture out beyond the shrink-wrapped exteriors, rubbish is starting to pile up down the back end of the site, and the wolf has picked up the scent.
Howdy.
Oh, please don't tell me a tradie's parked in the wrong spot.
Yeah, there was. It wasn't one of yours.
Right.
Thankfully,
So it can't
so
be
lucky
bad
miss
news.
there.
So
Can't
it's
be
good
bad
news.
news. It's good news. Rubbish is good news.
Yep.
Rubbish is good news. There's a brand new bin out the front there, empty. Voracious appetite for rubbish.
Yeah.
You've got lots of it.
Yeah, Peter's always coming around to our house telling me that there's too much rubbish lying around. The only rubbish I can see is what's coming out of his mouth. I think it's clean ass.
Barely make it upstairs these days.
That's a sign of the times,
Spilling out.
Rubbish money, really.
There's a really nice empty bin out the front there too now.
Oh, there we go.
All the rubbish that's lying around outside. Plus, you've got to find somewhere to put your plasterboard sheets when they arrive as well, so they won't be too far away. And then all your offcuts there, you don't need that. You don't need stuff on the floor. Plus, you've got to insulate that. What else?
Anything up on the roof? Anything outside I need to clean up?
I got an hour, eh?
An hour.
Oh, I can't
Done.
wait, eh?
I know, and look, it's raining as well.
Yeah,
it's perfect. Perfect day.
Can you give us a hand?
Makes me a happy man, that does.
While Ben and Damo keep the wolf from the door, Alex has sneaked out for a spot of shopping.
We got told we're not allowed to run. Yeah, but you can dance. But I can dance. No rules on that. I'm here at Bunnings today because we've got our kids' room and I'm just trying to plan storage, paint colour for our walls.
This is the blue glitter half.
I just want to get that kind of underway now and I'm picking up some timber. That's nice. For our builders to start bracing out the walls. I'm picking it up so we can save on some delivery costs. Who said girls aren't tough and can't do hard work? We've got 3 girls here piling wood in the car.
Alex should send some of that girl power Marie's way because the former Miss Samoa is struggling.
I see them do this. How do you make this happen so you can go down on the ground? How do you do this?
From day one on the block, Marie painted herself as the power tool queen.
Angle grinder, planer. This is a jigsaw. I don't know where my knowledge of power tools has come from. It's just evolved over time. I guess it is just spending time with James and my dad.
But the simple measuring tape seems to be her kryptonite.
What other head?
No, the other head.
Oh my gosh, come on, tell me what is the easiest way? Oh, you're sad. You guys are sad. You all stood there watching. You all stood there watching and having a good laugh. Thank you, Liam, my only friend here at the moment.
Down the back, Ben has taken Peter's advice to heart. And even Quinn is getting in on the action. But Damo is nowhere to be seen.
Peter's come and told me there's too much rubbish around, and I personally think that's rubbish, so he can take that back where he came from. But so I've taken one wheelbarrow out there, and he was like, oh, good to see. And as soon as he seen that, I just threw it back upstairs. I've got more important things to do than do rubbish, and it's raining.
Continually coming second means no prize money. And Joe and Damo are running out of cash fast. It means the only hope is for Damo to do the work himself.
Because we enjoy running short of money, so the builder's gone home for a few hours because there's not much going on. He's given me a list of jobs to do, and Sparky's given me some jobs. He's just running his internet cables throughout the house, so it's probably saving me, you know, a bit of money. I probably only saved like $500 of work. You know, I'm not the fastest out there because I'm learning it all, but it's still $500, you know, and maybe over 10 weeks, you know, there's $5,000 I've saved, you know, and that's the outdoor stuff. Yeah, so that's all done. So I've run the cable up there. So, do it yourself, mate.
We're just really concerned that there's so much that we want to do when it comes to outdoor week. We don't want to be at the point where we get to outdoor week and we've got no money to spend, because for this house we feel that the outdoors is one of its main points and one of its key selling points, so we want to make a really good effort on that.
But Joe's worries are nothing compared to Quinn and Ben's. The pregnant Quinn needs to take frequent breaks, and she can't skimp on sleep. It means to keep ahead, Ben needs to work more hours than are available in the day.
The knife's bending.
Ben's our neighbour, so I see Ben quite a bit, and he always seems to be a good day behind.
It's proving difficult for Ben to carry the load himself, so he needs to employ more and more tradies to do the work.
Are we going to be taking this beam off?
But as the bills keep mounting, a worried Peter is about to stage an intervention.
Hey, Ben and Quinn.
Yeah.
Yo. We have a chat. There you go.
Going all right? Slightly worried now that you're here.
Yeah.
Justifiably so. How much have you spent to date?
We spent 39 grand.
39. So you got 100. It's about 40%. Let's call it 40%, which means that I reckon you've done about 25% of the house. So somewhere you're going to end up 15K short if you carry on the way that you're going right now.
It's news that Ben's in no mood to hear.
Pete Wolfkamp comes in and calls us away yet again to tell us that, you know, we're useless.
Last week, bathrooms, always a bit of a premium, but you guys have spent probably 20 to 25% more, in some cases 30% more than other teams.
Obviously, we have to spend more than the other teams. Damo's an electrician. He can pre-wire the house. I'm paying for my electrician to do that. Corbin can pretty much build the house by himself, so you know, he could probably do it for free. James and Marie, I don't know, they keep winning all the challenges, so they get 30 grand with the bathroom. I think we did pretty well to spend 5 grand more than them.
So somewhere along the line, you now have to try and rein in your spending, and you need to be really, really sure each week, what can I spend and only spend that amount? Because at the end, you're going to run out of cash.
I think Peter is trying to give us help, but the help could have came a little bit earlier, and I think he just needs to understand that we don't know what we're doing. Maybe just help us along the way instead of waiting until it's too late.
I really, really want to see this house finished, but stay here and keep driving it. That's going to make a big difference. Cool. See ya.
I'm pissed off. That's it. I'm pissed off.
Strapped for cash, Quinn and Ben could really do with a break. And today could be their lucky day. Because Shannon is waiting on site with a highly contentious team's choice for best room. The question is, will budget blowouts or the ill feeling of dinner wars rear its ugly head?
We meet again.
Yeah.
Another week, another room, and another opportunity to take a look at each other's handiwork. But more importantly, another chance for you to win that extra $1,000 from Kiwibank.
We're just hoping that Joe and Damo win, because they kind of deserve it. They put themselves through hell last week, and we gave them the highest score. Hopefully everyone else does too.
So what did you think of each other's rooms this week? Alex?
They were pretty amazing. The standard of the bathrooms is so high.
How about you, Quinn?
Yeah, they were beautiful, and it's really obvious that everyone has a certain style and they're sticking to it. They're all really different, which is quite cool.
Well, last week it was apparent that you didn't agree with the judges. So the big question is, do you agree with them this week, or are you simply using this as an opportunity to get ahead? We'll start with Marie and James. The other teams gave you a final score of 19.
I think it's all right, but she's put it right at the bottom of the board, so we're worried that we could be last again.
Joe and Damo, the other teams gave your bathroom a final score of 21.5. So Joe and Damo get 21.5. Oh man, one, that means we're out of the game.
Quinn and Ben, your bathroom and laundry has been given a final score by the other teams of 17.
I thought it was a wee bit low. I think Marie and James are probably still a wee bit angry with us and might have given us like a 2, a 3. Don't blame them.
Yeah. Which means it comes down to Alex and Corbin.
Alex and Corbin are left to go up on the board, and I'm thinking, oh no, they've done it, they've done it. That unfinished bathroom wins everybody's vote too.
Your bathroom and laundry by the other teams was given a final score of 15.5.
Wow. Our score is revealed, and oh my goodness, 15.5. That is probably an all-time low.
It's the lowest score so far anyone has ever received on the Block NZ.
We thought we were quite tough, scoring them 6.5, but if I do the maths in my head, one of the other teams would have scored them a 5 and maybe a 4, so that's pretty rough.
It's either that the teams have all scored us a 5, or someone's decided to go for a really low score. Maybe Ben and Quinn, but I don't think they would.
Yeah, it seems like Ben and I do score harshly compared to the others, but it's just the way we feel. It's only natural.
Joe and Damo, your bathroom and laundry by your neighbours on the block was voted the best.
Oh, thanks, guys.
You get an additional $1,000, I'm sure that'll help.
Yeah, we won something. We won some money.
Oh, it's awesome to actually win something on the block, and $1,000 doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot to us to have $1,000 this week. I mean, it's half a week worth of a tradie on site, you know? It's half their hours paid for.
Well, interesting looking scores to say the least.
Yeah. We were in the exact same position last week. We came first with the judges and we came last with the contestants. So I'm starting to see a pattern here, and I'm starting to feel that, you know, something's happening.
You've got a lot of work to get done. Yeah. Off you go.
Okay.
That's strategic, that's what that is.
I heard Corbin blurt it out. That was obviously strategic. It wasn't.
Alex and Corbin are not used to coming last at probably anything in their entire lives.
So for them to get the lowest score, I don't think he's going to be a happy chappy.
The teams are near the halfway point of the Block NZ, and the neighbourly love seems to have all but disappeared from this Point Chev cul-de-sac.
Sounds in this ghost town. Devil stands still in the moon.
Marie and James and Quinn and Ben still have some way to go before you could say the fence is mended between them. And Joe and Damo are definitely not fans of Alex and Corbin's winning streak. So, for the first time on the Block NZ, it would appear there's a north-south divide between the houses.
We're not going to be strategic at all. We came here to play a good, fair game, and we love all those guys despite what they do in desperation. You know, we're just going to play our game and actually just enjoy the company and have as much fun as we can while we're on the block and just do the best we can. And if that wins it for us, that's great. And if it doesn't, that's just the way it's meant to be. So, you know, c'est la vie.
But it's easy to have that mentality when you're sitting on top. If Quinn and Ben want to ditch their last place ranking with the judges, they're going to have to bring the wow factor into their kids' room. And Ben thinks he has just the thing.
Stuff called Cube, which we're going to be... I reckon we're going to be putting this on a wall. This is like acoustic panel that you can put pins into. And for a kid's room, like, kids are always pinning stuff up.
For this room, we've allocated $4,500, and I really hope that, you know, no hidden costs kind of crop up along the week, because it always happens, and that's what pushes us over our budget.
In the kids' bedroom, you're going to walk in and see some floating shelves on your left, followed by a desk stuck to the wall. Then you'll see a feature wallpaper along the back wall and a little bedside table on the right.
I just came to talk to you about these. Do you think we could use this stuff? I really want to.
I know you do. I only think we should put it in the back of the desk. as a pin board.
But man, the competition is so tough this year. I don't know how we're going to beat them.
Next door, the $1,000 cash injection from KiwiBank has filled Joe with new ideas.
Do you not like that idea? And then the big tree comes up over here.
Okay.
And then, ready? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Are you ready?
I'm ready,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's your bunny rabbit. Look.
Don't worry, you're not
giant bunny rabbit.
Have you already got that or what?
Yeah, I'm getting it today.
Okay. Sweet.
Is it going to fit in here though?
Yeah, perfect.
Is it that big?
It's massive. I found this real cool, massive rabbit wallpaper that I'm going to get for our kids' room. It's actually magnetic too, which is quite cool. You can get a little one which stands about there, but I'm going to get the giant bunny. He's like this big.
Yeah.
Cool, eh?
Awesome.
Bunnies seem to be an ongoing theme in Joe's room designs.
He's so cute. Bunny. These are bars, and you can put flowers coming out his ears. So cute.
Clearly, she is attracted to rabbits.
Lovely. He's just so cute. Look at that bunny.
Really cute. So it goes, the white goes quite a way up, so that's where you can use the magnets and stick little notes on.
And he's gorgeous.
Love the bunny. Cute. When you walk through the door, he'll be right in front of you. He's real cute big bunny with big ears, eh? Look how cute she is. He's so cute, eh? Bunny rabbit.
As Damo comes to terms with giant rabbits, Alex is trying to embrace her inner child.
What does the fox say? Our strategy to win this kids' room is to have a really cool theme.
They're cool.
It's going to be quite focused on the woods, I guess. Looks like Damo, a big hungry bear. For a young boy who's a bit of an adventurer. Hungry bear. I think this is going to be a really fun week. Putting together a kids' room. I guess it's good practice for when we need to put together a kids' room.
They're gorgeous, aren't
I like this little guy.
they? Got a name for him yet?
Exciting. Corbin.
Corbin.
Or a dog's room. Probably just kids' room.
Are we doing a dog's room?
No. It's going to be a boy.
As Alex looks to the future, Marie has her mind firmly set on one thing.
I think we are on schedule. Like, the whole idea of writing this out is so we know exactly what needs to be done in the week and we can just kind of make sure everything gets ticked off.
Having passed their pre-line inspection, Marie has a plan to ensure they keep up the momentum for the rest of the week.
We're looking good. It's 3 o'clock, but wiring up is going on at the moment, jib's going on at the moment, and I'm just about to order the skirting. Yeah, we're going good. Good Monday. I think this is what I need to do to get me through. Like, this is what I do with the event work that I do. I'm a real planned out person. I need to see what's actually happening in the week. Yeah, some people can just do it in their head, but I really need to see it for sure. So this works for me.
That schedule may work for Marie and James now, but I have a surprise in store for all of the teams that will shake up even the best laid plans. For Quinn, scheduling and budgeting a project of this size is way out of her comfort zone. But she has decided to take on Peter Wolfkamp's advice and is attempting to sort out the budget.
Peter has been giving us a lot of grief about it, saying we spent way too much money, more than anyone else. So I'm just going to work out the rest of the rooms for the rest of the house so I have a bit more of an idea about what we're doing.
Each of the teams has been given $100,000 to spend on their build, not including all of the vouchers they were given in the first week. It's their responsibility to manage this budget room to room. A failure to keep to it will mean a higher reserve price or an incomplete house come auction time. And that's a situation none of the teams want to find themselves in.
So, what do we got? Okay, so far we've spent $38,000 and we've got $53,999 that I've put in for the rest of the budget. So that's $90,000 all up.
We're sweet. Nothing to worry about. Got 10 grand left.
Looks like Quinn and Peter Wolfkamp have completely different ideas about how much it will cost to build this house.
I think we're going to be all right.
We're going to prove Peter Wolfkamp wrong.
Only time will tell who's right. But I know who I'm putting my money on.
It's not mopping, mate. Mopping.
With her toy expedition completed, Alex has decided to celebrate with a late afternoon treat for the boys.
Got some mopping! Yeah, Corbin, where were you when we were trying to unpack from the car?
And they are going to need all the energy they can muster. Because I have a special surprise waiting for them out in the courtyard.
Oh, you lot! Come out here!
You always know when Mark calls you into the courtyard at 5 o'clock on a Monday afternoon in the pouring rain, that he's got something up his sleeve and he's about to make our lives a bit tougher.
I've got something to say. I've got good news, actually.
Oh crap, doubt it. There was just no way that it was going to be good news. Mark is the bearer of all bad things in this world.
G'day, everyone. How you doing?
Good.
Oh, good, thanks.
It's taken a couple of weeks, but you seem to be getting everything pretty sorted, don't you?
Kind of.
Oh, I think your room's looking organised, your tradies looking planned, so well done. So it's probably about time I threw in a surprise, isn't it?
Good one.
Remember the little matter of the never-ending garage week?
Yes.
We got behind, didn't we?
Yes.
Well, at some stage, the chickens are coming home to roost, and Mother Hen just wandered up the driveway and in the front door.
What's going on about chickens and hens walking up the hallway and dropping eggs and stuff? I don't know what he's on about. Tell us what we have to do.
Well, I've decided that it's time to catch up.
Great.
By the end of the week, you need to deliver not one room, but 2.
I just don't know why they couldn't have told us that on Saturday.
It just means more inspections, more pre-lines, more post-lines.
More chances for Peter to come in and tell us we're spending too much money and the place is too messy and we don't know what we're doing and we're out shopping too much.
Yeah, I think Mark's lost his mind, eh? He's lost his marbles. He always thinks it's good news. He would turn up on a rainy day talking about some chicken or something that had come up a driveway and tells us that we need to build another room. Should we ring up a home and get him home? Take him to the home.
This needs to be a room for a young adult. A teenager, 16 years or older. So you'll need to think independence and individuality. Also think learning and education, but you will want to think privacy, personality and style. And I would suggest you also think about a bit of soundproofing.
Oh, and don't forget the sideboards you restored in the upcycling challenge. They've got to go in the bedroom too.
He had so many things, like this huge list of things that he wanted in the room. I don't think that's going to happen.
Clock's ticking.
Oh, good.
Teenage bedroom.
The big bedroom.
Back in their own houses, the enormity of the task at hand has just become that much more real.
I can't believe that we've been given another room to do. This shell of a room right here.
If we'd known about the 2 rooms at the start of the day, or when it was the challenge to do, the first room was given, that'd be easier, but suddenly, end of the day, we've given this, builders have gone home, there's no job up in that room, insulation has to be done, and it puts us a long way behind it again.
Young adults room, I think, because it'd be quite nice to make it sort of kind of sophisticated but still fun. That's a huge amount to do in a week.
Yeah, we need to think about a design to start with for the teenagers one too. Privacy, personality, you know, and what do you make it transgender? Do you? What? So it can be boy and girl. What? So it's got the right colours.
Gender neutral, not
Oh, gender neutral.
As Damo grapples with simple human biology, Serial planner Corbin is once again a step ahead of the game.
So, Alex, I've just organised the jib fixers. They're going to come in, have both of these rooms done by about 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Wow.
Plus plastered, which means we sand Wednesday morning, which means we can paint all day Wednesday.
2 rooms in 1 week means all of the team's carefully planned scheduling has gone out the window.
It's going to be a really long night planning then, isn't it?
However, they can go ahead and insulate the new room. The surprise is going to stretch their budget. And it'll take pinpoint time management to get their room ready for Judgment Day. But it's more than the 2 rooms the teams have to deal with now. The looming deadline of the SCAF coming down means they also need to factor in time to begin to paint the exterior. It's a huge job, especially if you don't have the Dulux Dinner Wars paint prize at your disposal.
We really needed to win the Dulux Paint Your House package. You know, we've only just found out today how hard it's going to be to paint the top half of our exterior, not only twice like normal, but 3 times.
After 5 weeks of playing the good neighbour, the teams are now starting to realise that this is a competition.
I wish we won Dinner Wars, and I wish we cooked better food, because our food really let us down. And also, 2 people scored us really, really low.
Ben's just trying to make peace, got to get over it. I still believe that James and Reed probably wouldn't even won Dinner Wars, depending on votes anyway. I personally don't believe they had the best night out, so we could have won the Dinner Wars. We could actually got Ben and Quinn to mark us really high, and then we all went halves. Imagine that. Created an alliance down the back section. Hey.
There's a rift developing on the block that runs down the centre of the site. It suddenly dawned on Damo that an alliance with Quinn and Ben could bring in much needed extra cash each week from rigging the team judging prize.
You could say, right, we're all going to win $500 a week technically in the pocket without telling anybody else what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be clever.
Still to come this week on The Block NZ. Double the rooms, double the drama.
Felt like I had it planned out.
Plus New Zealand's biggest blockaholic.
Yay!
Special guests back to back.
Jackie Thomas.
Alice of Alice and Caleb. Gentle James pushed to the edge.
No, it's not ready. You are going to be the reason all the other rooms fail.
And is this the end of Alex and Corbin's winning streak?
Oh my gosh.
The Block continues tomorrow, 7:30.